Trying to add those last few players to your team before Madden 21 drops. Avoid the packs, save the racks, use code CC now, 25% off. What is going on, Madden family? We are here and we have news, sort of news, okay? It's been making the rounds today that there's a leak for Madden 21. There's a mode called The Yard. We see right here it's 6 versus 6 with your friends to earn unique rewards for your superstar. So let's break this down and assume a couple things of what this means. One, it's obviously it's a 6 versus 6 mode, backyard sort of rules, not like squads. It also seems, and I would assume, you're gonna have to create a superstar, right? Maybe it's from face of the franchise, maybe it's not sure, but you're obviously gonna have to create one. And then 6 versus 6. So this sounds incredibly exciting. Okay, and I want to say this. I'm going to start now and saying this is a huge W or a giant L. Right? FIFA tried to do Volta last year, which was sort of like street soccer. It didn't really work. 2K announced that they were doing a non-simulation football game. And EA is doing something like this. Now, EA has not announced this officially yet. This feels like a feature that would have been back, front of the box, back of the box sort of thing, which makes me think it's not a launch day thing. Okay, makes me feel like it's not a launch day. KO wasn't a launch day thing last year. Could be a month. It could be next gen only. But this is, obviously it's on current gen, right? Where someone sort of got like into the back end of the beta, right? So the Yard is going to be a mode that is coming. You're going to play with your superstar. Now, your superstar is probably going to not necessarily, I think, be created like that, or even, I'm going to assume, and I know it's EA, this is a weird assumption, that you're not going to have to spend money for your superstar, right? So the way I envision it is you are going to pick the way your superstar looks, your number, the visor, and stuff like that. But okay, I'm gonna step back here a second. If I was designing this, you got 6 on 6. You obviously don't want someone creating 12 characters or however it may be, right? So the way I envision it, that Madden started in the past, is like in squads, you were offense, defense, or coach, right? Here, I kind of imagine you would go in and you would just sort of pick the position you're going to be: the quarterback, wide receiver, running back, offensive lineman, linebacker, pass rusher, cornerback, right? Basically, that's what I assume it's going to be, right? So hopefully you would just be able to pick your position, and obviously as you play as that position can get better. Specifically, so if you're quarterback, your quarterback can get better. If you plays the running back, your running back version will get better, etc., etc. But again, we don't know, right? Now, again, if we're talking 6 on 6, you got to imagine there's someone has to snap the ball, right? And then you have to have a pass rusher. So they line up and match up pretty good. 2 linebackers for a tight end and a running back, right? Why not? Why not? Maybe maybe another 2 cornerbacks, right? Then like a safety or a roamer essentially out there to guard the 2 receivers and the running back. Because if it's backyard rules, I would like to think some of the things that they would put in there is, A, you can't run with a quarterback, right? You can't run with the quarterback. B, you could maybe only like blitz once. If you could only like blitz once per set of downs, like that's a huge backyard rule. Because you could, that safety could always like come down in the box and just be ready to blitz, and we played and you guys know how that is. So I hope that's the route they go. I hope it's not monetized. I hope that you don't have to play face of the franchise to get a superstar. I hope you can just sort of go in and play and get good at it, because it could then bring forth so much fun and so many opportunities for tournaments or collaborations. A lot of doors are opening with this particular information here. and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Now, I don't know if EA is going to be able to pull it off. I don't know if it's going to be NFL Streetish. I kind of doubt that. But to the length and the depth that they put this in could be huge for Madden. 2K has Park, right? And I think Park is a great mode for 2K. What I didn't like as Park went on over the years is it was way too monetized. They started to add like cards and badges and stuff in there. I don't like that, right? In this, I hope there are no abilities in this mode. I think that is crucial and that is key. So there are no abilities in the mode, because what it needs to be is the skill of the player versus the skill of another player. No capes, no special crowns, nothing like that. Just skill versus skill, stick versus stick. If you're a lockdown corner, you're going to be coveted. If you suck at corner, you're probably not going to be playing corner on the team very much. Now, I know there's a lot of discussion already going around the community about doing stuff when this comes out at the beginning of Madden. Again, I do not feel this is a beginning of Madden thing. If it is, surprise me. EA, let's do it. Let's have fun. But if it has to be delayed and come out a little later on, I think that's fine. That's fine, because there's a certain point in the Madden year where it needs a pick-me-up. This is a great pick-me-up. Superstar KO last year was a very good thing for casuals. Not my favorite mode. This could be the mode to play if it's really that fun. Now, I do think because of MUT still obviously being a thing, that there needs to be some tie-in to it. Some reward tie-in somehow, some way. Additionally, leaderboards or ranking systems would be clutch. Not necessarily team rankings, right? Because it is, consider this a year one. Year one of my Park didn't have the Pro-Am circuit and all that and team rankings. Right? It didn't have that. So we can't expect anything like that. But if there can just be a leaderboard for it, right? Or ranking system for yourself, right? Who's the best quarterback? Who's the best receivers, running backs, DN, safeties, all those sort of things, I think that would be sick, because people want to chase. Superstar KO really didn't have that sort of MUT factor tied into it. You got like that free MUT card occasionally, and it was multiple overalls lower than anything you would use, and there was no leaderboards. Now there was the XP level system or whatever it is in there, but again, there was nowhere to show it off. Hey, you want to show it off. If you're a great player, you want to show it off. If you beat someone and they're highly ranked, you want to show it off. You want to say, I beat the #1 quarterback, or this guy is one of the best. He's one of the best in the world, and I know it because he's on the leaderboard. He's ranked. Yeah, you can do this. I don't know what you're planning, and I have no idea, but you can do this. If you are not finished, please take suggestions and listen to the community on this one. No money, no abilities. Just let us play. Let connectivity work, because squad's connectivity is terrible. And I worry about 6-on-6. 3-on-3 is a nightmare. 6-on-6 could be the worst. But again, we go back. They haven't announced it. It might not even be a this year thing. They could just pull it out if they're not ready. If they're at launch, cool. If it's not at launch, cool. We'll just be waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it. And then when it hits, God, we're going to be ready. And I think if they just made it as a, hey guys, this is on next gen only, that day is just going to carry so much more weight with Madden. Right? Wouldn't, like, don't you, I think it would. It would be like it would just be huge. It would be huge. So EA, I say this to you right now. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Let this be great, okay? Let us be great. Let's have a fun mode outside of MUT. And we're all going to be super happy. But then do all the other stuff. Tie it in. Give us rankings. Let the players sort of vary in position. Maybe even when you say, I'm going to be a receiver, you have to pick an archetype. Hey, we can go archetypes too, EA. That's fine. little bit of difference in the cards, right? That's cool. I'm fine with it, man. Just make it fun. Just make it fun. 6-on-6 sounds fun. The rules, the backyard set of rules, don't make them complicated, right? You don't need 4 downs. Give us 3 downs, 20 yards, 1 blitz per set of downs, sort of thing, right? 1 running play per every 3 downs, sort of thing. You know, like, you know, the rules that we always have. There's no punting. There's no field goals, touchdowns, or bust. This could be amazing. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited. But if it comes and it sucks, don't blame me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I promise I didn't do it. But if it's great, praise me. And if it's great, we deserve to praise EA. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.